Alright, so here we are. So this is the assimilation counter, and he's trying to move that up so that we lose all will to leave and become assimilated. This is the rescue ship on the way.
Star is good for us? Star is bad.
I believe the star is he wins. So these 10 cards represent the locations on the planet. And think of this as a map. If cards are next to each other, they're adjacent. Right? Not diagonally, but orthogonally adjacent.
Should we put those like there so...
Well,
there's
we all have our own copies of cards 1 through 5. And here we have cards 6 through 10. We start with 1 through 5. And we can later explore 6 through 10 and by getting those cards. Yeah. However, there's only 2 of each of those cards. So only 2 of us would be able to get one of each of those cards.
Alright, just in case anyone missed the thread of what's going on, everyone except for Ian over here is a shipwrecked human on a bizarre alien planet. Ian is an alien who wants to assimilate us into the planet environment.
And I'm also playing the game where I have a similar goal.
But I think that's really code for turn us into mulch.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Have you accepted my planet into your life?
These are survival cards. We each start with one of those. They will help us out. And they are fairly self-explanatory.
Ian's actually a Scientologist.
Ian has hunt cards. He doesn't start with any. No, you don't look at those.
Can I look at this?
Yes. That's your card. This is the deck of... That's the deck which you will be drawing from, but you don't look at them yet. You can shuffle. They have various simple powers on them.
Are we going to... And are we
just get an idea for some of them and then we'll shuffle?
Yeah, you can take a look.
And are we allowed to share this information with each other?
I forget.
But maybe we don't
get
to it here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't think
they're basically... They're fairly straightforward powers. They're not anything
special.
Too heavy. Those 3 tokens you're going to use for certain cards will say, you know, put this token on a location and then it'll have that effect. So the hunt cards, they help you out. Unless otherwise specified, you can only play 1 hunt card per turn. You may get to a point where you can play multiple hunt cards that reference the same token. If so, you put the token down and both cards would take effect on that token. Okay, hunt cards will say what phase you can play them in. Be discarded after use. And these cards, I believe, also say what phase. If you look at your little summary card, you have the phases of the turn. Survival cards can be played at any time. Each of us can only play 1 survival card per turn, even if cut by the creature. There's no limit to how many you can have. You can draw more as much as you want. You can only play 1 per turn each. Hunt and survival cards used during the same phase take effect in the order in which they are played. If there is a disagreement, the creature decides the order in which they take effect.
Yeah, so don't disagree, motherfucker.
Right. The effects are limited to the current turn. Okay, so there's 4 phases to each turn. Phase 1, exploration. The hunted each simultaneously play 1 face card face down in front of them. You may communicate, but only out loud, so we can't have secret conversations that you can't hear. You may bluff, but you may not show each other what card you're playing. So we each play 1 face down.
Our planet cards. These.
Yes, our location cards. That represents the place where you're going to be looking around on this turn.
Do we start off somewhere? Or we're like not on the map right now?
We're not on the map. You're going to start... We just crashed. The wreck is one of those locations.
We're just chilling.
Okay, before playing a place card, you may choose to do one of the following. You can resist, where you forfeit 1 or 2 of your willpower cubes, and you may take back 2 or 4 place cards from your discard pile. When you play them, they go to your discard pile. You can't play that one again until you get it back. At the beginning of your turn, you can discard 1 of these to take back 2 cards, or 2 of them to take back 4 cards. Okay.
Otherwise, do they come back at all?
There are
other ways.
All right.
If you ever lose your 3rd willpower cube, which you may do voluntarily, you give up. Okay. When you give up, you sort of temporarily give up. You get your cubes back, and you get all your discarded cards back. However, each time you give up at the beginning of a turn, the assimilation marker moves up 1. So at the beginning of your turn, you can take back all your cards and all your willpower counters, but that moves up 1. Okay.
You curl up in the fetal position. Wait
also, your discard pile is visible. So if you've got 3 cards showing in your discard pile, the creature knows you're not going to those 3 locations.
Aha.
Okay. So that's phase 1. So we're each going to play a card. Before we do that, we can spend cubes to take back cards.
This is just like that movie,
Give up.
Ordinary People.
That's the one.
Yes.
It's the part where Nick kills himself and then we're sad.
It's when Mary Tyler Moore is confronting her son. Anyways, go ahead.
That's right. Okay. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, so you've got your 3 tokens there. You got the creature token, you got the target token, which is a little bullseye. If you play a hunt card with that symbol on it, then you can play that token down. This is the Artemia token with the A on it. That's the name of the planet. If the Artemia symbol is on a hunt card and or on the space under the rescue counter, which is this. Notice, as the rescue counter gets close, you will be able to lay that token down. When playing the creature, you must first pay close attention to the discarded cards to show where it might be, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's phase 2. Proceed as follows. Starting with the player to the left of the creature. Everyone who's exploring a place that doesn't have one of his hunt tokens on it may immediately use the power or take back 1 card of your choice from your discard pile. So you either use the power or you can get 1 card back of your choice.
The power of the place that you went to.
Right.
The power of the babe.
If
Power of Christ compels you.
If he played a hunt card that negates the power of the place, you don't get to take a card back. So that basically kills your turn if he's negating the power of the place where you are. Each hunter who explores the place where the Artemia token is discards 1 place card from his hand. That place's power may not be used, and he may not take back a discarded place card. So that's even worse. And towards the end, he gets to keep placing it. Everyone who explores the place where the creature token is located, that is the For the Win alien, that represents where he is. You immediately move the assimilation marker forward 1 space, regardless of how many people are in that spot. The place's power may not be used, and you may not take back discarded place cards. So basically, that cancels it out and moves it forward. During this phase, if any of us loses our 3rd willpower cube, the assimilation thing moves forward by 1 space, then you take back all your place cards and your willpower. So basically it's the same as whenever you lose your 3rd one, this moves up, you get all your cards and cubes back. So you give up, but then you change your mind. Phase 4, end of turn actions. Everybody discards the place card you played. Remember to keep them all visible so he can see what's in our discard piles. We move the rescue token forward 1 space and go back to phase 1. The creature wins immediately if the assimilation token gets to the victory space. With our will set, we've all been assimilated and are now part of the planet. The hunted win immediately if the rescue token gets to the victory space. The rescue mission arrives.
Oh, well, we have a
saves us.
while to go.
Okay. Further information regarding place cards. The lair, which is number 1. If a hunted, that's us, chooses to retrieve our discarded place cards, we do not retrieve the lair because during the reckoning phase, that's when you play the lair. Okay. The lair says you can take back cards from your discard pile. Note that when you play the lair, it's not in your discard pile, so you don't get to take that one back using that power. The beach, which is location 4, it is limited to once per turn, regardless of the number of us who go there. Okay. We either charge the marker by putting the token on the card, or activating the marker by moving the rescue counter forward by 1 space. So when you use the beach, regardless of how many people are on, we can either put the marker on it or move the marker off and move the thing. So even if more than one of us goes, we only get to do it once.
So that's a way to start moving it a lot closer.
Yep. The wreck, which is number 8.
Similar, yeah.
Move the rescue counter forward 1 space, limited once per turn, regardless of the number of hunted.
And that also doesn't. You don't have to do the whole second step of putting the marker on.
Right.
And taking
And I'm
it
sorry,
off.
when do we get 6 through 10?
You use your number 1, or no, your
get to
number
that.
5 card.
Okay.
5.
That's
yeah.
Over.
You may stack the beach and the wreck. If multiple people are on the wreck or the beach, one person can do the power of the card and the other people can take back a card from their discard pile, assuming it didn't get canceled out by the creature. The artifact, which is area 10. Next turn, play 2 place cards and resolve both. You may not copy the artifact. They resolve 1 by 1 in the order of the player's choice. The power of the artifact may not be copied by anything else.
That's a little dangerous though because it's spreading yourself out, so more places where the alien can get you.
Yep. The shelter and the source. Shelter says Draw 2 survival cards, keep 1. The source is the hunted of your choice regains 1 will, or you draw 1 card. If the survival draw is empty, you shuffle them and make a new stack. And we see how the creature gets to draw hunt cards. Is there one of the locations that says the creature draws a hunt card?
No, like it's, all that stuff is for the explorers. So right now I only have 1 token that I'm going to be playing every turn. Right, which is the alien.
Let's see. Yeah.
Did you start a timer, Nick?
I didn't. I can keep an eye on it. It's alright, since I don't have to be reading the rules the whole time. I was close last time, though. I happened to look at the camera when there was 20 seconds left. I was like, oh, fuck.
What happens if does it screw the file?
I think it will stop on its own and save the file, but I won't know it. So we might, like, another few minutes might pass before, like,
Sure.
I realize it.
So it would just be a little gap.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a gift from a fan, this camera.
Oh, wow.
And it served me well.
Thank you, fan.
But it's not the most perfect thing for filming the type of stuff that I do.
Yeah, you can't stream on it.
I can't stream on it, and also...
it's great for sending dick pics, though. So, like, that's really what he cared about.
in high def.
Right.
Yeah. Every hair. No, but it's one annoying thing. So I don't have... I mean, I could use the battery for it, but the battery only lasts like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
If I do a lot of filming all at once, it's just not going to last that long. And it takes a long time for it to recharge. So I have to use the power cord. The power cord slips out with like the slightest bit of tension on it. Mm-hmm. If I step on it too hard or Bugbear moves it, the power cord falls out. And if I'm in the middle of recording, it does not save. Mm-hmm. I will lose everything I've been recording on that one particular file. So it's a bit frustrating.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking, but what I heard was like, many.
I got so many problems.
So that's
Blah, blah, blah. Look at me. I'm Ian. I just can't decide what to do with my hair.
End of turn actions. The creature takes back his hunt tokens and draws hunt cards up to a hand of 3. So at the end of the turn, I don't think you start with any, but at the end of each turn you draw up to 3.
sure.
So
I like it.
Draw. Okay, so your cards are called hunt cards. These are called survival cards. These cards are just called location cards.
Place cards.
What?
cards.
Place cards.
Yep. These are survival cards.
So basically,
hunt cards.
the whole thing is he's going to try and guess where we're going.
Right.
And that's about it, right?
That's how that do.
Okay. And what happens if more than one person goes to the same place? Anything?
I don't think we're penalized or anything. It's just that we can't.
It depends on those ones where, like, you move that ahead, it only happens once, but the other people can take back discarded cards.
But could two people go to the beach in the same turn?
Yes, but only one person will get to do the marker.
Well,
the other person could take back a card.
Well, it wouldn't be that one person could put the thing out and then one person could remove it?
No, you can only activate... The beach and the wreck can only be activated once per turn.
I see. But what if two people went to the beach? Oh, you just said that. All right, so are we getting into it, or
Yeah, I guess so. Who starts?
that's a good point. Who does start?
We do it simultaneously.
Oh, right.
Each pick.
So at the beginning, we have no reason to resist and no reason to give up. So we're going to play a place card. We can discuss strategy, but it's all out in the open.
I say that right now we just kind of do our own thing and not give him any hints as to where we're going. You know what I mean? Like, I guess come up with your own strategy of what you want to do, and then we can start coordinating a bit after we've explored a bit.
Well, what's interesting about that is, on the one hand, you are the most limited right now, but I'm also the most limited right now. I only have one spot to deal with.
Okay.
At the end of this turn, I'm going to draw 3 cards that are going to give me more options.
Yeah, more powers
next turn. So, if your concern is I'm going to get you, don't reveal too much, but
But look at the cards in your hand.
This is
this
turn is the when you're the most safe.
No. I'm saying we are as limited as him.
Oh yeah.
Turn 1 is when you're the most safe.
Or is it? That sounds like something the monster would say to lull us into a false sense of security and slowly start assimilating us.
I'm in love with the monster.
I mean, but like, go to my various lovely seaports, ports of call, and just like check out how nice it is. Like, go to the beach.
If you were to go attack somewhere, where do you think you're
with a rover? Go to the river. Do you see how beautiful this river is? The jungle is it's so nice.
Now just lay down and close your eyes, and it'll all be over soon.
Yeah, just relax. Like, assimilation is I feel like that's kind of a sinister word.
Here's this book. It's called Dianetics.
Right.
I want you to read it and just assimilate with me.
I really want you to think. I want you to think about.
Then follow it up with Battlefield Earth.
This place as being your home. That's really. I don't.
Oh, we get to see where you go first?
Well, we play our cards, then he puts his tokens down.
So you saw that we put our cards down. Okay. Yes. I was like, that's crazy.
Alright, so now we reveal.
Did anyone go to the beach?
3, 4, 5. I went to the beach.
So I'm doing that shit.
Alright, so I lose a will token, and this goes down 1. And then...
do you always do them from lowest or highest number, or how do you do it? Does it matter?
I don't know that it really matters.
Probably doesn't matter.
No, it matters because since there's a limited number of things in the reserve, if all three of us were to somehow pick the rover, and we both wanted the swamp, let's say,
yeah. And just to be clear for the audience, I played a 5, which means I'm just going to take a card from the reserve that I don't have. So I'm going to take one of those fancy ones.
I played the river, which next turn I play 2 place cards. Before revealing, I choose one and return the second to my hand. So I can basically see where he's going to go and decide not to go there.
Right. And then Aaron played the beach, which so you don't get to do the ability either.
Correct. Right.
That sucks. Which is where Ian chose to go, which I assumed he would. Now, if 2 people had gone there, would that mean we'd beat things twice?
Yes.
Oh my god,
that's rough.
I told you we were as limited, if not more so, than him.
Yes,
that's tough.
Oh no! Sorry, this only moves up 1. We would each lose a cube, but that only moves up 1.
Yeah, that's interesting.
All right.
Okay, so
you can choose one of the.
Do we have a way to turn back assimilation?
Yeah, I gotta look at all these.
Yeah. Well, you can see them here too.
Yeah. It might be here, right? But I gotta take it from here. Next turn, play 2 cards. Resolve both places. You may not copy the artifacts.
I figured he'd assume we were all going to go there.
Source the hunted of your choice. You or another player regains a will, or you draw a survival card. That's pretty interesting. The rack. Move the rescue counter forward a space. Maximum once per turn.
That's the one I would pick.
That's because that's exactly where you would choose to go.
Well, that's how you win the game.
Well, it is how you win the game, but it's also red meat to you. But it is drawing someone away, so you can't go to 2 places at once. The shelter, draw 2 survival cards, choose one and discard the other. And the swamp, take back to your hand the place card and 2 place cards from your discard pile. I'm going to take the source.
Nice.
Oops, I just destroyed the world.
That's handy. Alright, end of turn. Everybody discard your card where he can see it. Take back your hunt token. Now you draw 3 hunt cards. Got them. Check them out. Remember, you can only play 1 per turn. And then,
So I played 2, though, because...
Right.
Oh, this seems cool.
Yeah, it's neat. I have no idea what an effective strategy is yet.
Yeah, no.
When does he get his other tokens?
They come from cards.
I see.
The A token, once the rescue token gets close, he can start laying down the Artemia card token every turn.
Start laying that pipe.
Yeah.
Well, we're needing to go outside. I know you do, actually. How long has it been? Oh, boy.
It's 11:30. They're 11:40 right now.
Yeah, she should be all right.
Okay. So you guys have chosen.
I have chosen.
Sorry, I've got this box here. I'll put it on top of the box.
Okay. So there's no downside in playing all my cards, right? So I want to play all my cards right now.
You can only play one card per turn unless something says otherwise.
Oh, well, so then I want to do this one so I get this token, so I get to place 2 at the same time.
Mutation?
Yeah.
And what is the effect?
I get to use the token?
Yeah.
Is really the big thing.
Yeah. In addition to its effect, in addition, actually, no. Let me see.
Why do you want to play that token now? I thought that was good for us.
No. That's bad for us.
All the tokens are bad.
Yeah, if a card with your Artemia symbol is...
I get to place 2 tokens, yeah?
Let me double check. The Artemia token, if it's on the hunt card and/or... So yes, if you play a card with that symbol on it, you do get to place... So now you do get to place both those tokens.
Right.
The effect of the Artemia token is basically...
Nothing happens in the place.
You discard a place card from your hand, and you cannot use the card that you're on. So basically, it cancels the card, but instead of losing a cube, you have to discard one of your place cards from your hand.
So it's not awful, but it's...
The creature is you lose a will, the A is you lose a card.
Okay.
And the hunt card is... The target is hunt card effect.
So I like that one, and let's go here. Let's go to the jungle. Walk through the jungle, baby. You're gonna die.
All right, show him. Of course, I had 5 this time.
1.
Yeah. So I get to discard a card.
So I'm
nothing.
Oh man, we're getting jacked up.
Right.
So I'm gonna choose to go to the beach.
Right.
So.
Oh, cool.
So I take this back to my hand.
Right.
And so throw that on there.
I thought about going to.
Well, you don't. I don't think you take a card back.
Yeah, he does.
I did.
From the river.
From the
previous
turn. The other card.
Yeah, choose one and return the second.
Oh, right. Oh, it's your hand. That's it. All right. Yeah.
Okay. So I chose a lair, which means I can either take back this one card in my discard pile, or I can copy the power of the place where it's. I guess the creature token. So only this token then.
Which is basically the same thing.
Is it? What is it? Take back to your hand this place and one place card from your discard pile. Oh. So, it is the same thing. Okay, that's fine. It was a safe move for me. Mm-hmm. But I thought maybe if you place on the beach, that'd be neat. And this is in my discard pile. If I had fucked up and you had chosen the lair, I'd have lost an extra will token.
So, yeah.
And we don't move this.
But I got you, and you lose a will token.
I don't lose a will, I lose a card.
And you lose a will.
Oh, and a will. Right.
What's going on?
So this one doesn't move that thing up. This one does.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you have a card that says it does.
Right.
There's probably something in there.
So there's the discard piles.
And you just always redraws up?
Yeah, he always draws back to 3.
Seems a little skewed to the monster.
A little. Remember, there's no player elimination.
Yeah, I know. I just
use that up, you get everything back.
I think there's just it's pretty easy for him to shut down a lot of good strategies.
Okay, so no survival cards may be played this turn.
I wasn't even planning on using one.
Well,
so...
shut up. How about that? That's an option.
I don't remember what this one is.
Well, I just want to be able to have my second token.
Okay, yeah.
That's really, and it's a phase 1 use.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to get it out real quick.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, and you also get to play the Artemia token again.
Yeah.
Because that's on it.
So use... fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so let's do this. How do you have access to all of your cards all at the same time?
All the ones that are not in the discard.
Well, yeah, I've used my lair.
Right, but so because you rovered the your sources in your hand?
Yeah, yes. I mean, you want me to rattle them off?
No, you're fine. So,
I mean, I basically have every card except for the layer on the top, and I happen to grab the source. So,
so the source could be. It's a possibility.
Yeah, but I think you're because it was activated. I want to.
Okay.
All right. Flip.
And of course,
River.
Rover.
He really wants me for some reason.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I don't have you.
I'm snaky. I'm slimy.
Discard another
Getting all over
card.
the place.
You bitch.
I don't think I got that on mic.
Got me.
Okay, so
Damn it.
Let me say that again. You bitch. He's got my spot every turn.
So next turn I'm playing 2 cards and choosing one after reveal.
Right.
So.
So, guys, I have a little bit of power over what he does with his actions. Because he knows I'm going to be playing 2 cards and gets to choose where I get to go.
Alright, so I have no cards, so I'm forced to give up.
Might be a thing to know. Might be a thing that lets you choose what you want to do.
So this moves up. Boop. But I get everything back.
Well, I mean, you don't really have a choice on where he goes.
No.
It's just...
But him knowing that I have a couple options is going to force him to play a certain way, I think. I will not say no more.
Okay, so...
Which means I'll say everything. But I have to play my cards. Hold on. I have to think about this for a moment. Okay, there are my 2 cards.
Place your tokens.
Okay, so I have a phase 3 token for phase 3 card that I'm gonna wait, and so I'm gonna do the thing. You guys are gonna flip, and then I have a phase 3.
Right.
That's gonna do.
Oh, I'm gonna do what it do, baby.
Okay, so you only have 1 and 2 left.
Yes. I mean, no, because I also have the swamp. So I.
Oh, and you also have
in my
swamp.
hand, I had 1, 2,
6.
and 6.
Okie doke. You're not gonna do that. That's legit. Okay, so let's do that. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so now I have to make a choice.
Yes.
And whatever card I don't choose just immediately gets flipped up to my discard pile?
No, it goes back in your hand.
Oh, okay. You're right, it does. I don't remember what I chose.
You can flip now anyway.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
So move that, and I lose the will. So you got me in the
On
swamp.
the river.
Okay.
The beach.
Unfortunately, that doesn't do anything for you.
So that moves down because he caught you.
What'd you do?
I made it ineffective this
Oh
time.
no, that doesn't go up. Only
No,
5.
yeah, no. I caught him on the 6.
Right, but I think that only goes up if he loses his 3rd willpower.
But didn't it move up the first time?
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Okay, well then it should be back once. Yeah, because if it only moves up when you lose the third, I start on 4.
Oh no, you do.
Right.
You do move that up. You would do it again if somebody lost their 3rd counter. It would move twice.
So we started here.
Right.
Right. So you lost your 3rd counter. I
Right,
caught you
but you
once
also
with this guy.
And
I
now
caught,
you caught him.
Right.
Yep. That's the spot. Don't eat
We
my
need to
cubes.
start moving this rescue ahead.
Yeah, he's trying, and I shut that shit down. It made it so that one of the locations is ineffective.
Okay. Alright. Oh, duh. This moves up at the end of every turn. How many turns have we played here?
That's
Oh,
important.
you vault the sphere.
Right. No. So
That's
phase
true.
1 I didn't have any.
Right.
Phase 2, phase 3, phase 4.
So 3 times? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, well that makes it a lot less daunting.
Yes.
You hear that? Now everyone go back and delete your comments telling us that we should have been moving the thing up.
Aha!
Yeah, because I was like, this looks really dire, like, really early on, because I'm like, there's no way we're going to be able to move that up.
Yeah.
Enough.
There's my 2 cards.
I already played mine. When do we use these?
Whenever it says whatever phase.
Oh,
it says
okay. Well, we're phase 1, right?
We are currently in phase 1. Yes.
Okay, just checking. I'm not using it.
And then the shelter lets you draw more of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Well,
yes, but
yeah. Token or tokens.
That's ineffective.
That's what I like to hear.
Just like your face.
So is your face.
Just like your whole persona.
In fact, everything you've done is a lie. Just give
You're
up.
a bad monster.
And you're, as a person, you're not much of one. Oh wait, what? What are we doing?
Let's go there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Interesting.
Oh God, no. Are you sure?
Shut up.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Give me back all my cards.
God damn it! God damn it! All right.
I'm gonna play that.
So I've got a. Oh shit!
Oh no!
I've got a
one of us gets
flashback?
the rover.
I've got a flashback. So Cataclysm shuts down that rover. Fuck you.
Flashback.
Yeah, it just copies the thing that was just played.
I'm just gonna get all my cards back.
Yeah, you can get all your cards back. That's fine.
Is it including the lair?
Not including the
A
letter.
little easy for him to use his cards, like.
Yeah.
He always uses them
feel
on
like-
me.
Okay, so this moves up,
He
right?
may just be pulling a lot of.
When
good,
can we use our things?
Whenever you want.
Like
I'm
in
using
the
it now.
phases.
Take back to your hand 2 place cards from your discard pile.
Andy.
Actually, would have to be during phase 1, but I guess we're in phase 1 again.
You're in phase
We are
1
now in
yeah.
phase 1.
Alright.
Yes.
But he still gets to know when I'm taking back, right?
Yeah, because your discard pile is always open. This is a cool game, though. I like the deduction of. I think it would be cool to play as the monster.
Yeah.
And try and think like, okay, here are all the possible moves. Who's probably going to do what?
I
was hiding the fact that I only had one other card.
I knew I saw.
I had to get my cards back.
You did, and it was a question as which one.
I thought 100% you were going to go for me in the lair.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm losing my cubes.
I was.
I mean, you can always go somewhere else, and instead of doing that, take back one of your cards.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was trying to. Like I thought that was the obvious thing too.
So I would go to 2 and just try and get one of them back.
Right. But you also get.
Oh, it was a gamble.
Displace, yeah. So you get the jungle back also.
Oh yeah.
So you get that card and another card. You can repeatedly.
Right.
Whereas the lair is a one-time shot.
And this swamp is great too.
Yeah, the swamp's really good, but I fucking shut that shit down.
You did.
So regardless, the beach, yes. Regardless of anywhere, if 2 people go there, only one person gets the power.
No, only the certain ones that it says.
Which is the beach and what?
The wreck. And it says on it, it says max 1 time per turn, and that's
So
what
if
the
we
beach
both
says
have
too.
the rack, we both can't go there and use it.
You can be there, one person could take one back, and one person does the
Well,
wreck action.
no, that's the beach. This one doesn't have counters. The wreck
Well,
is,
no, it
that's why
does.
the wreck is more powerful.
It's still only one person can do it. But
yeah, it's
faster.
one person per
Yeah,
turn.
but the beach has an alternate.
Right.
There's an alternate ability. Although, to my knowledge, the only person that has the wreck is.
Well, it's not so much an
Nobody has the
alternate
wreck.
ability. It
Nobody
just
has the
takes
wreck
2
yet.
turns.
Oh no, you took the source, not the wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that it has an alternate ability. It's just that you have to do 2 actions to activate
it's-
it.
One action is to put the marker on, the other action is to put the marker off and move that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just move it. So.
Yeah. Move it real good. Have
Oh,
you
sorry.
chosen your
Yeah, no,
deal?
I
Okay.
chose.
So I'm gonna clone. So I have to. This is another creature token.
What does clone do?
Let's go right by the beach boy.
Let me double check that real quick.
Consider the target token as a second creature token.
Okay. So, subject to the effect of the hunt card.
Okay, and the river.
So
the river and the beach.
Spores
That's
is
where I'm going.
located, subject to the effect of the hunt card. He may then use the power on the place card or take back one place card of his. So, the effect. But I guess that'd be the same. All right.
What do you got?
I'm at the river.
Of course.
Yeah, beach. Wow, we just lost a lot.
Two. You got attacked twice. I get two different. What the fuck tokens?
Wait, what did you play?
Creature tokens. Two different creature tokens.
Right.
Yeah, but you
Right, so on the river.
I am.
No, you hit 3, so all 3 of us just got hit.
Right. So each lose one. Oh yeah. So it goes up twice because he caught people in 2 different places.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was my point.
And no one's actions do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Waste a turn. Yeah, I feel like it's easy for him to shut down the strategy.
Incredibly easy.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have the right cards, if I'm playing I have a strategy in the cards that I'm playing because I can only play 1 per turn.
Right.
So I need
But still, sometimes you get to play the 2 different creature tokens.
Right, and also so the creature token is powerful by itself. These other 2 have varying abilities based on the cards.
Yeah. No, the creature one's the important one.
The creature one is the important one.
Yeah.
So you have 1 and 4. Those are
yes.
Okay, and you have those.
Go to 4.
Fuck. Okay, so. So I force somebody who. How many you have?
We all have 2, I think.
Right. So I want to have access to another token. That's the thing I care about it.
Hunted.
But right. So force one hunted to show me all but 2 cards in his hand, and the other one. So you only have 2 cards left in your hand. You've got fewer than that. You've got 3. So show me one of those cards.
I am not at 2.
You are not at 2. That's fantastic. That's really what I wanted to know.
Wow. Why would you show me that one?
Nope. Shit. Wait. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the lair.
Move over. And I'm gonna grab the rack. Oh, or do I want the artifact? No, because the artifact that spreads me out too much. I think to get hit in 2 different places. That's no good. Well, we need to start moving this. Oh, have we been moving this?
We didn't that time.
So what? So.
I feel like did we
Turn
miss
1,
another turn,
2.
or
I think so. I don't think
2, 3.
We have not been keeping up with
we can tell. We can
6.
tell.
So there are 6 of
1, 2,
these.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, no, sorry. We started on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And we haven't done the beach of the wreck yet. So.
Because I shut that shit down.
All right. So once again, I have to give up and get all my cards back.
I don't think it was a bad thing for me to show him the jungle. I wasn't.
Why
planning
give
to
up
go
though?
there.
Can't you just resist since you have the will?
I only had 1 left.
Oh.
So that automatically, whenever you lose your 3rd one,
If you resist, you get to take 2 cards back.
you can give up 1 or 2 cubes to take back 1 or 2 cards,
But
or
if
2 or 4 cards.
But can you
And you
willingly
can
give up your last
kill
will?
yourself, yeah.
If
Yeah, what
give
happens
up
if you
your
kill
last-
yourself?
You get all your cards back and your
Well,
cubes back.
then there's no point.
There's no point in spending your last.
I mean, no, it's a way to okay, so let's say we're 1 space away from winning. I can kill myself, get my wreck card back, and use it for us to win. You know what I mean? If we are in imminent danger.
I'm just going to spend 1 and take 1 card back.
2.
2.
So what's the thing with the tracker with the A?
Once it gets there, he gets to place the A token every turn, regardless of whether the card says so or not. Yeah, we're hosed.
So you've got... Alright, so Ascendancy, force a hunted to discard all but 2 place cards from his hand. So you just got all your cards back, so you get to lose all but 2.
All but 2, okay.
I think... I don't...
That's not in my hand.
That's not in your hand. Okay, you're fine.
Discard all but 2.
I don't know what they are, too.
I'll discard that.
Narrows down.
And I'll discard that.
River.
Okay.
Alright. Ha! I get to take a turn, bitch.
Why would you go to the river?
Well, it's not shown, but it's a good setup.
It's a very good setup.
Position.
I was tempted. I was this close to going to the river.
Alright, so I can either give a willpower back to you or I can take a survival card. I hope it helps us.
Well, I'm going to lose a will.
Left, right?
That's what I'm saying.
And that moves. Yeah, I mean, because, well, if someone dies, we lose, so...
Well, no matter what, we're going to lose with the next time we take someone's will. So maybe it's better to take a survival card and hope that it helps us somehow.
How many survival, or how many will are you at?
I'm at 1.
I mean, we're going to lose next turn.
That's the thing. It doesn't matter how much we're at. We're going to lose if he catches one of us.
Yeah, we have to play perfect from this point out.
Yep.
Like, he cannot catch us in a single place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just take the survival, I guess. Move our rescue up a bit. And then he's also going to get the ability to shut down one of our locations.
What's the minimum number of players that you can play with this game?
2.
That's
you could play 1-on-1.
Alright.
Do the survivors get it? Yeah.
Not that I can see. Oh, time to pick.
It's a hard game. I mean, it'd be a lot easier with 2 players.
For whom?
For the
Survivors,
players, for the survivor.
Yeah, because the tracker moves up every turn. I don't actually have to get you. It's a lot easier to wait me out.
Yeah. And also with more players, you have a much higher chance of just throwing your token down on any random location and getting one of us.
Okay, so
that's why I almost wish there was like I would wish there was player elimination because that sucks, but some way where it's not like
you get to do the double token thing again. This is bullshit. Like it's so overwhelmingly powerful.
Yeah.
So not only that, so this guy is not it's not 2 creature tokens like the other one was. This one is target 2 adjacent places, both are ineffective. So this just shuts it down, keeps it from you.
It doesn't like cause you to lose anything.
Then it just shuts it down. So this guy's gonna go here, and these 2 are gonna be ineffective, and this one, the creature's gonna go in the swamp.
You're subject to the effect of the hunt card.
Why?
I'm at the swamp.
So, well, I was at the lair, but I was going to do my special power.
I was at the I was going to take a card back.
Yeah.
I think maybe move this up when somebody loses their last cube, but maybe not any time he lands on somebody.
Yeah, anytime you score a hit
with the creature,
right?
Not with the other ones.
You scored a hit with the creature every turn.
Not every turn.
Almost every turn.
Very often.
Yeah, it's way too easy for you to just score
6, 7 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Because in the beginning of the game, we only have 5 cards.
8 times.
It's very difficult for us to get the extra cards. And he has perfect information as to what
honestly, what you could also do is just shut down the rover every turn. And just score little pings on... Because if you can't access the higher cards, you can't branch out of the 5, so you're always going to have a good idea of where people are going.
Oh, okay, so
Oh yeah, I do own this game. Looks right on the top of that stack.
Oh,
look at that.
So, I mean, so that is a strategy.
Nick, give that to me. I'm going to throw it in the garbage.
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
I mean, not every turn shutting down the rover, but it's a very good early game is to go for the rover because you need to explore, you need to get to the other places, otherwise you're not going to win.
Right.
Which means he should put his token there right away.
He should put his token there all the time, and then occasionally switch it to just score random pings on us.
Yeah. When you see that the other players have already played their rover card, then you switch.
Exactly.
And you'll have an even greater chance of hitting them. It does seem overly balanced. I mean, but I know that there's going to be people screaming in the comments who have played this before that, well, if you play it a dozen times, you'll see that you're wrong.
The underlying strategy.
Right. Yeah, I think that it really is difficult.
They're like, why did you play the swamp?
But the thing is, we can't communicate in secret.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the thing. Because if we can't communicate in secret, it doesn't even need to be that he's hitting us all the time. Like, we could both waste our actions going to the beach and it'd be utterly fruitless. And now we don't have it anymore.
You get to take a card back.
Still, that's not a good enough consolation, I don't think.
You've still given him information. Well, I know you're not going to the beach again next turn.
I think 3 players does skew towards the alien. Sorry, three survivors does skew towards the alien.
This goes up to 7. Can you imagine 7 people running around this planet with you just literally? You could throw it down anywhere and just, oh, there goes your will.
Yeah, more players definitely seems like it's easier because you start further back.
Harder.
You think it's harder?
It's hard for the
but you're at least
survivors.
You're doing something every turn.
Right.
True.
And this
because we were only getting hit every turn.
Right. Remember, this only moves up 1. Even if he catches 3 people on the same space, it still only moves up 1.
I think it would go a lot more fast paced with more players on it. Like, even though that's a weird thing, the more players, the less time it would take.
If there were more players, more people are getting the newer cards in the circulation, which means the wreck is coming out sooner, which means he can't ignore the wreck because it's an easy bump every turn.
Yeah.
Which means he has to
focus on that.
But
2 wrecks, yeah?
Well, there's only 2 wrecks. Yeah.
Well, but
there's only 2.
It depends on the number of players.
Oh.
Because there are 3 of each of the extra cards, so if there are 4 to 6 hunted, then use all 3.
But let's say there are 2. Even if there's 2 or 3. That means you still have to worry about that all the time.
Yeah.
And other players can say, like, don't play yours until I've played mine. And then, that's fine. You might be able to ding us there. That other people are focusing on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think with more players, it's better for the peoples. But,
and we might get more useful of these out. Mine was useless.
I mean, mine was place the marker counter on the beach.
Well, the last one I drew was actually very useful. It's swap your played place card for 1 place card from your discard pile.
Mine is we get to hide our discarded cards till the end of the turn, which is... I guess if there were 6 hunted and who's trying to remember everybody, that would make a difference. But with only 3 players, it's not that useful.
For sure.
So, like, Fierceness is not a very good card, but that was about the only card that I got that was explicitly bad. Yeah, these were brutal. I got real good cards. Tracking was real good, but it's used on a phase 4, which is at the end of the turn, so I need to wait until everything has happened before I can use it, and that is the following turn I get to use 2 cards.
That's brutal too.
Yeah, but that means I need to go through 1 turn without using a card.
Yeah, but I feel like you can take a turn off as the monster in this game. You can take a turn off if it means the next turn you have 2 acts. Like, that's big, because you could wipe out everybody.
Yeah. And so, like, as I'm looking at it, I was shuffling. You saw me shuffling. I had a disproportionate number.
And if you time that, like if you time that to a time where you know everyone's about to just re-up on their cards.
Now, were there a lot of hunt cards in here that don't say play a second token?
Right. It's about 50-50.
Right.
There are. I think there's a little bit more than half of the cards have another token on there.
Yeah.
What we're trying to say is, fuck you.
Yeah, that's about it. No, I think if they change some things, it could be a really fun game.
I don't know. I'm not saying that because I just know.
I like the idea of you having to guess where we're gonna go. Yeah. Like that's cool to me. But
20 of these, I think, either 11 or 9 had a second token.
Right.
And you were playing a second token almost every turn.
Yeah.
So he did get kind of lucky with his cards.
Can you play this solo where the monster just says, "Oh man, look at everything I own and have. It's really cool. Let's go to the beach today."
Theoretically.
Oh, this beach is great.
Honestly, like, is it that bad to be assimilated? Like,
I'm saying,
it seems like a nice plan.
Like,
I'm telling you,
cool.
I think
like I would be chill hanging out by the river or at the beach.
I think it is code for you becoming its poop. That's the assimilation.
Yeah,
you turn into fertilizer.
But like if you turn into like another
like the
monster,
workers
I'm
in
down.
Puerto Rico?
Like,
that's right.
The workers.
That's right. The workers, the brown workers. That's right. They were in on it the whole time. Did anyone else watch Dave Chappelle's specials on Netflix?
And the first one's a lot better than the second one. But, I mean, but they're both still amazing.
Well, one of them he's talking about the woman who was confronting him for telling him that women suffer equally.
Oh yeah,
and he was like,
"Yes, I agree. Same team."
Yeah, that's right. But then he was like, "Shit, you were in on the heist. You just didn't like your cut."
Yeah.
I want to watch Norm Macdonald's special.
It's fantastic. I thought I actually said something about that earlier.
He's like, there's some horrible movies that he's the only good part of. Like,
oh no, and he talks about that too in his special.
What's the one with
Dirty Work?
Yes,
that's a fucking great movie.
Yeah, mostly because of him.
Yeah, I know, right?
And what's the other one?
You didn't cut on my army of hookers, did you?
Because that had Don Rickles too, right? Yeah,
yeah.
He was like, "Look at you, baby elephant." It's great. As soon as when Don Rickles said I watched that clip. It's great.
Him and Artie Lang are in jail, and it's like, all right, come with me. I was like, no, not you, fatty. It's like, no, don't you want him too? So then, like, they walk off screen, and then they cut back to it a little while later, and then he's like pulling up his pants, like, you guys are way out of line. I've got a mind to talk to the warden about this. That was really uncalled for, gentlemen.
He's so funny though. All those.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to like his sense of humor, though, I feel like.
I remember back in the day, because I hate Saturday Night Live now, but I used to love it when I was a kid. And when he was the Weekend Update guy, he was not well liked.
Melissa McCarthy is a national treasure. Her Sean Spicer is
the spicy is
fucking.
Great, but
I agree. She is a national treasure. We should put her in a glass case.
I'm not. Yeah.
If you don't want You're Not Alone, I will take that off your hands.
I would like to play it again and review it actually at some point. Okay. So
I have a feeling, and this may be because I've already looked at them.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. Oh, okay.
I think it's one of those games where I'm going to look at the reviews, and half of them are going to say the creature can't lose, and the other half are going to say the creature can't win.
That does seem to happen a lot with these types of games.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, like the only geek list I ever made on Board Game Geek, the public geek list, was a list of 1 versus all games, and I'm not sure if this is on it or not. But because I like these types of games.
Yeah. They can be fun. And the mechanism is really simplistic. I don't mind being an evil mastermind and having the heroes break into my lab and having to send waves of monsters at them. That was one of the first games I played here, was a game like that. Like, that's fine, but like this mechanic is like super easy, super simple. It's very elegant. I thought it was good.
Yep.
And in this game's defense, it did only take us about a half an hour, so
that's true. And it was very simple to to explain.
Yeah, I mean, well, we just spent a half hour shitting on Rogue One.
You can teach this to people who don't play games very easily, but at the same time, if you're playing as the monster when they don't play very many games, you're gonna crush them.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That Twitch or that streaming thing was cool.
Yeah, because like
definitely post that on the Facebook group when you get it all edited and stuff, because that might actually convince people that hey, these people aren't too weird. I guess.
Have a good night.
Bye, Aaron. Later.